I'm sorry. Isn't this what happened last time? I'm sorry. My mom called me and it clicked off the screen. I didn't know it was gonna do that, and I didn't know she was gonna call me, but I didn't answer it. Sorry, Mom. I hope Lane comes back. I feel really bad. I'm sorry. I should probably put in the chat so people don't wonder. Yes, I will, Catherine, and I will message you as soon as I'm off. Bye, friend. I wonder if Kai will ever live stream again. He probably will, and I would like to see it if anyone can. Lane, stop laughing at me, you jerk. Yes, the person who caught the live stream let me know about that. Lane, my mom called me in the middle of,
Oh,
and I feel bad because I didn't answer it, but like it clicked off the screen.
oh.
I was like, sorry, mom.
I'm doing some important things, Mom. I'm exposing some hoes.
I'm exposing the hoes. The hoes are mad.
My mom got into all of like the Onision stuff because I sent her the Repsion video.
Uh-huh.
So she was like, when I make my YouTube channel called Porch Drinking, we're gonna go do it on his porch. And I was like, oh, okay.
I love her so
I
much.
love my mom. She's
I
awesome.
am seriously in love with her.
We have to sponsor her though. The entire group chat, we're sponsoring her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This video is sponsored by these bitches.
Oh yeah, Lolly is probably gonna pop in and out because she's a creep. Come here.
She's an angel.
Come here.
Greg will need to be on Kai's live stream because he can't let Kai do anything for himself.
It's true.
You're not wrong.
Here she is.
Lolly.
I was eating apple cinnamon chips, so she's like, "You didn't
I
share."
can love some of those.
Oh, get them at the Dollar Tree. They're so good.
Oh, maybe I'll go. I have to go get lunch after this.
I had apple cinnamon chips for lunch. They're like Cheetos. They're so good. Oh my gosh.
Greg just stepped in during the most dramatic times he did on Sarah's stream too.
That's true. I remember that. Gosh.
Eye roll is all I can respond with.
Sorry, that was probably really loud.
It's okay. I don't have the money to go to Bath and Body Works, but I really want to go to Bath and Body Works.
I have to save up for my 21 Pilots concert, but like I've been spending money like crazy.
Literally.
And my concert is literally in a week, so.
Uh, although I went to the Suicide Girls show the other day, and I still bought a shirt even though I can't afford one.
It's
really cool. I kind of want to grab it and show you. It's really cool. Ignore the fact that I'm still wearing pajamas.
Oh, I was a fan of Greg before I was a fan of Kai, and then I was like, wait, Greg's a piece of shit. Then I came to the same realization with Kai.
Gay panic. Me.
My current mood. Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
I'll send you a closer picture, but like it's pretty damn cool.
It is. It seems like it's good quality too.
It is. It's like I don't know, like you can tell when you feel it.
Yeah.
It's nice and thick. It's like the same kind of quality as those fuck, what are they called again? Oh god, I gotta look at the shirt now. I have a billion of them. You'll know once I show you. Less
Probably
matter,
dead.
right?
Oh, that's a
It's
t-shirt too.
t-shirt quality as these.
They look so soft.
I do. I freaking love them.
You ever just start pushing your cuticles back for no reason? Cause like,
Me.
nerd. Got this
I
new
painted my nails yesterday, and now this is what they look like.
dog. I stayed up until 2:30 in the morning watching people do acrylic nails. So
Oh, I want to learn how to do acrylic nails. We do it in theory, but they say we don't actually learn it, but I'll find out, I guess.
yeah, there's some. I'm touring another school sometime next week, maybe. I don't know, but some schools
Good.
offer a program for it.
Lizard Queen, if you raise your hand, I think I can add you into a guest. I can have multiple guests, right?
I think so, because we
Yeah,
did it with Sarah's stream.
yeah. So just raise your hand and then I can drag you in. Okay.
Ooh, this is the nail I made myself bleed with once, and that was not fun.
Be careful. If you're making yourself bleed, you're not pushing back your cuticle. Hi, Lizard Queen.
Hello.
Oh god, I gotta put this back on my little stand. Hold on.
What's up?
What's up?
Nothing much.
If you guys have any questions for Lizard Queen, that would be wonderful. I'm sorry, I'm living for your eyeshadow.
Yeah, I like it too.
Thank you.
It's
Um,
cool.
do you mind like saying kind of like a little bit about your involvement? Because I don't really know a whole lot about you.
Oh, yeah. I'm an ex-patron, so
I know that part, but like I don't know everything what happened. I'm sorry, I'm really stoned.
uh yeah, I was basically banned from Greg's server for like just being negative, I guess. It was like a stupid fucking reason. I didn't even get a warning I was banned.
Like how? Like how are you being negative?
I guess my attitude, like my remarks, he didn't like it.
Interesting.
So you had your own brain, and you wouldn't stand.
Q, is that question for Lizard Queen? Lizard Queen, can you explain how you knew Kai? How did you become a friend of Greg and Kai? I'm guessing that's for you.
Um, One of my friends was like into him and well into Greg, and then I started watching his videos in high school. That's how I got into it.
Okay.
So basically, how I got banned is there was a live stream and he was being very rude to me and
Hmm.
interrupting me constantly, and then I stood up for myself because he would constantly bully me and other patrons as well as other patrons. Well, one other patron would, in particular, would bully me.
Hmm.
And I stood up for myself, and I may have said things. I'm not innocent in this that cut Greg in the wrong way. And without warning, I got banned in December. And the way I found out was through Twitter, actually. It was not even 5 minutes after I was removed for bullying and harassment, which a lot of my friends at the time were like, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right at all.
No. And he's like, oh, this person's a hater. How long were
Continue.
you?
I'm bringing someone on as well.
I was a patron for about 14 months. So I was there for, sorry to bring up names, like the Vix situation, Sam, like all that shit, and Greg like ranting about it.
And like, what was the extent of stuff that you did for Greg?
I was a moderator on Onision Speaks.
Like the channel?
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh,
Sorry.
you okay?
Do you have
God.
any situation?
It's already broke as fuck. It's fine.
That one email that email that was like linked of Sam and Greg, he shared it to patrons actually before it was leaked. I mean, yeah, he would just like on his private Twitter there would be like leaked conversations like from like people that were banned, and it was just fucking horrible when I look back because I'm like, why did I support this piece of shit?
I mean, I feel like a lot of us are
Yeah.
thinking that, so I feel you. Ah! Sorry, I had to plug my charger in. I don't know how this is gonna work right now. We're gonna do this.
You're hit.
So so how I got involved with Greg is like I knew he was like popular in Discord, so I'm like, oh, there's people on there, and I was kind of antisocial at the time, so I'm like, oh, I can make some friends, and I did, and that was like a cool experience. I don't regret doing that. Like at the beginning, it was like cool, like
Hmm.
interacting with him, but then it just turned to shit because like Greg just turned into Greg. You like got to know him.
Yeah.
When you get to know Greg, like at first Greg's cool, but then when you get to know him, he's like he just turns into a douchebag.
I've gathered that. I didn't really talk to him too much. More, it was all more Kai, but one of my first interactions with him was him asking who Kai was on the phone with, and Kai said it's Regina, and I was like, "Hi." And Greg goes, "That reminds me of my ex." Ugh. And I was like,
What?
Oof.
"Nice to talk to you too, Greg."
Sorry if I'm like ignoring questions. Mm.
Only answer what you're comfortable with. Don't feel obligated to answer everything.
Are you still friends with any of his past or present patrons? Yes and no. It's kind of complicated because when you become banned or you're kind of like exiled, present patrons kind of like they'll still talk to you, but like if people like find out you're just talking to a ex patron, they treat you differently, I guess, on the server.
That's fucked.
I know. I mean,
But
he would.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I mean, Greg would like bully like people for stuff they couldn't help. Like there was a person who was missing part of their vocal cord, and Greg would make fun of the person's voice. I remember.
It's like sickening.
He's not. There's something very wrong with that man.
I agree. I don't know how many times would tell Kai like he needs some serious like help.
I mean, he's made fun of basically all his patrons. I mean, he's just gross. It's very. I mean, he like. How do I put this? He's also very lazy on his Discord. Like all his staff does like everything.
I mean, so did same thing with Kai's.
Yeah, that's kind of like how it is. Which I mean, I get like when they're like busy, but like when you're just putting like a bunch of like work on like a person, and
Yeah,
when I see how it had affected them, it just like pissed me off because it's like, dude, it's your fucking server.
and you
Get
weren't
your
getting
shit
paid,
together.
right?
What?
You weren't getting paid, right?
No, I didn't get paid to like moderate Onision Speaks, which I should have.
Yeah, you should have.
I mean, honestly, Onision Speaks comments are fucking awful.
Hi, Cody. And I'm sure I haven't really like watched him in a while, but I don't doubt it in the slightest.
Yeah, and he has said awful shit to me as well. I mean, if you go on my Twitter and read my thread, I have that. It's a lot, so I don't want to like say all of it.
I'd like to read it. If anyone is able to send it to me, that would be very helpful. If not, I will look for it. I'm interested.
What else? I'm what else?
Hmm?
I'm trying to think what else happened when I was a patron. I don't know. There was like a long time Greg would talk about like situations like with Vic, Sam, anything that was going on, the whole tomato bisque shit. When certain people got banned. Like I was there when two patrons that were staff were banned, and
Yeah.
that was fucked.
Like, was it over chat or voice chat?
Voice chat.
That's really fucked. Like, did he yell at him?
Sort. It was kind of like I think people will kind of like know who I'm talking. I don't know if it's like too. I don't like saying like patrons' names because I don't like being
Don't
that.
if you want to, it's fine. I don't really know much about his patron at all or his Patreon at all.
His patron is just. At first, it was cool. Like I'm like, oh, this is a cool place, and now it's like, oh my god, what the fuck was I doing?
I
It's
mean, I've
not.
heard certain things, but like, I don't know, I wasn't aware of most of it.
It's the worst place for your mental health. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I mean, I was a part of the forums, like the old forums, like really closely involved in that. And if it's anything like the old forums were, I don't doubt it in the slightest, because that shit was bad.
I mean, there's one voice chat you made someone cry because he was
Oh, I'm not
so
sure.
fucking mean, and I'm like, I didn't say anything. I felt like such an asshole. I didn't say anything. The two patrons that were like banned that were like staff, they would kind of like take over the streams. They would just like talk, and Greg fucking hates when people like divert attention away from him.
Okay.
No, he hates that. So he was like, yeah, he didn't like it. So
Yes, I think his patron should be banned for bullying. What do you think?
fuck
Both of you.
yeah, yeah.
Me.
I think so, and I also think because it's like, how can you treat your fucking fans like that?
Yeah.
I I mean, I was like a huge supporter, and I'm like not a fan of him anymore. Like he turned me not a fan.
Did Kai ever mention anything about storing photos of the girls? I noticed that he does Will I Date You videos, but in one vid he attaches an external hard drive for accessing the photos. I don't know if he saves photos. It's possible it will be really fucked up if he does, but um, I'm not aware of it.
I don't even think Kai is like attracted to women. Hate to be that person,
I
but I
you
think if
know
he would keep them, it would be for Greg, not for him. You know.
At this point, I'm thinking that more and more. I didn't think that at first, but
I didn't
I mean, I
either.
think about it.
And I'm not one to be like, oh, you're not bisexual. Oh, you're not this. You're not that. But like, trust me.
I mean,
what
I'm sorry.
I was just scrolling up. Someone said something about tomato bisque or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He was there's basic. Oh, God, it was like a whole thing. He was in a picture with someone Greg didn't like on Twitter. It was like a whole thing, and then he was like a whole like. I think tomato bisque was like $1,000 patron.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and Greg like kicked them out. Like I don't remember like a lot of shit
Wow.
up
I
from
mean,
that.
Greg does that a lot for people that don't like people that.
He like kicks out people that are like high pledges too, and I'm like, if you're financially struggling, why are you kicking out people that are like higher patrons? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you're
And
struggling with
considering
money,
considering Kai didn't refund a lot of his patrons, I'm hoping that he's refunding those people.
I don't think I got a refund. I'm straight up, like, I don't think I got a refund, and I think he took an extra pledge. Allegedly. I'm not, so I don't get fucking sued.
It's really fucked.
I don't, because the reason I think, because there was like an extra $50 missing, I noticed. And
Did you see any charges from that?
it was just, Patreon kind of just takes it out.
Oh,
So it was like January. So I'm like, I'm assuming, like, I don't know.
hmm. Hi, the
Oh,
blog.
Oh God, the Blarg's here.
I stand the blarg.
I love the blog.
Hi, Blarg.
They're really nice.
They've been real chill.
Yeah.
And I do agree with River Q. I would maybe look into calling the bank and disputing the charge, but again, that's completely up to you.
I mean, me talking about this is sort of big because, like, I was like a huge supporter of Greg. Like, a lot of people may remember me from like older streams or on Twitter
Hmm.
or whatever.
I mean, I can't even talk anymore. I can kind of relate in the fact that I moderated like 90% of Kai's shit and I didn't get the kick to the fucking curb either, so I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Just on the other end. But also we had that romantic aspect to it, which was
I don't
I
know.
done any
Yeah. I mean, Greg or Kai never. No, we didn't do that shit.
I I'm so happy for you on that because
Thank God. I'm like, I don't think Kai was ever interested in me. I don't know why. I'm not, Greg was like more interested, like, in pursuing like a friendship with me than Kai was. So
Kai only is very interested in the same few people that he knows he can like manipulate, and maybe he just figured he can't manipulate you. I don't know. I was kind of ditzy, so I'm not surprised that it seemed like I could be manipulated. Uh, okay. Yeah.
I feel like somebody's talking outside of my window, and it's like nobody's there. It's a spooky ghost.
Please don't die. He seems like someone who goes after people who are confused about their sexuality. Me. Um, I came out before Kai did, and then I think after talking with Kai for a while, Kai eventually came out. But we both kind of wrestled with our identities quite a bit.
I'm gonna
The
mute.
onions go after anyone who's vulnerable in any way. You're not fucking wrong.
yeah, you are not wrong there. Even a fucking patron. I also did notice when I upped my pledge, like on Patreon, Greg was nicer to me. He's nicer to like people that pay him more, I notice.
Hi, Sewer Grandma! Freaking love you! The blarg asks what you're pledging monthly,
What was I
if
like
you're willing to release that.
like in what content? Like at my end or like start?
Whatever you're willing to say, I guess.
It was like thirst it was kinda like it would at my end it was like 50.
$50
It,
a month.
yeah, I know. It was I know asinine. Like why the fuck was I do what the fuck was I doing with money?
I mean, you didn't know any better, so it's
I
not.
was I was young and dumb. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing with money.
Yeah, don't be like a so I can't even talk today. Says, don't be ashamed. Like none of us knew any better.
It was,
I gave Ty $50 of iTunes gift cards, if that makes you feel better. So,
oh God.
don't feel stupid or anything.
I sent Kai a whole ass package.
Oh. Wasn't it like that really cute peace sign shirt that he sold on his, whatever the fuck?
Sure was. He sold my present on what was
No,
it?
I saw
Poshmark,
that,
Depop.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
Greg also sold something of the Rick and Morty shirt that I sent him that.
oh my,
Like just oh thanks.
Like, okay, it doesn't fit you. It's an XL.
that doesn't
Fucking,
mean what?
it's
Like
so
really.
fucking rude. Like, I would never sell stuff my fans gave me. Like, are you serious? I'd have like a little room.
Literally, I would at least keep it as like a safekeeping kind of thing, or
I
like
know.
put it in a fucking shadow box.
What the fuck?
If anyone can find the listing, like Poshmark or whatever the fuck it was listed on, it's a gray shirt with a peace sign, and it's got like flowers or some shit on it. I think it's like a peace sign.
It might
I
still
don't
be on
know.
Ty's Instagram too with you tagged, because I remember he was like, shirt
Yeah.
thanks to Regina, and I was like, oh, that's a really cute shirt.
Yeah, I actually got it. It was matching shirts, so I had one
Oh,
too.
1 second, let me see if I can.
And I sent so much shit in that box. But
I sent stuff to Kai and Greg, which I regret. I I spent. What kind of Rick and Morty shirt did you give? It was like a black one, and it was like the logo and like the portal opening with Rick and Morty. Because Greg and I bonded like over Rick and Morty and shit. Because like Greg and I were like similar in like a weird way.
Rick and
Not
Morty's
like
awesome.
in that way, but like I don't know. Like we had like common interests, and I think that's why like Greg would like constantly like my tweets and like reply to shit and like I remember like a short amount of time there was like 100 tweets he liked of mine and I'm like what the fuck.
Weird.
I mean I'm like what.
I told an entire Discord server to come watch because thanks, friend. I might stay on a little longer now. We'll see.
Did you Greg kick you up or did Greg kick you off the Patreon or Discord or did you leave on? I believe I was kicked off Discord because of me being negative and I was apparently bullying people, which uh, a lot of my friends were fucking confused. They were like, "What are you talking? Wait, what? Why were you banned?" Like a lot of people were shocked because like sometimes I appear like I'm negative or like be mean or whatever, but sometimes this is how I am. Just, I think yeah, that's the excuse.
That war paint is bomb. Y'all are so fucking nice. I love you. You can literally see in my eyes how faded I am.
He never said like a context. He just said in a tweet, which you could probably find online somewhere, um, that this person was harassing almost everyone. Like he replied to someone on Twitter, and I'm like, "You're fucking lying."
He's a piece of shit. The blarg is this palette. Ah,
Such a cute
Zulu.
fit.
I was opening it earlier.
You sent it to me on Snapchat, and I was like, oh my god. Oh my gosh.
And I used the purple, the green in the middle, and then the yellow.
That's
Yay!
cool.
Pink is so cute.
Thanks. I love this palette. I'm obsessed with it.
It's really cute.
From what I could tell, no one backed him up about the negative response. That palette is the bomb. Right.
Yeah, I would like have my like friends on Patreon as well say like, "Oh, I don't want to go on the stream today." I'm like, "Why?" Because I'm depressed and I don't want like Greg talk like because sometimes he'll like pick on you if you're like acting a certain way because like I was not doing well at the time when I was kicked. Like he is very insensitive to that and I don't understand why people keep pledging or re-pledging. I just don't think it's healthy to stay there. And I, as an ex-supporter, recommend people just to fucking leave.
I think everybody around them should just save themselves while they're ahead.
Yeah, and I stayed there for fucking 14 months
Ugh,
and made an ass out of myself.
I get that. I get it.
Bonesy Jones.
We stand Bonesy.
For real. I would assume the celebrity aspect draws people in and makes them
Oh
quiet.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also think because Greg's like male, maybe because like I noticed there's mostly just women patrons, like women older than me. Maybe that's why a lot of women stay. I don't know. It's really fucking weird. It was cult-like. I'm gonna a little bit. It was like cult-like in the sense like it would only be active when Greg was on, and then for the next couple of days, nothing. Only when Greg's gonna be on, it was like active for the Discord. And it would always feel like a competition if you were like trying to talk to Greg on like any voice chat, like with other people, because like they would try to like one up you, or it's like he's like, I just want to fucking talk, like let's just chill, like, and it's just fucking weird.
Whenever he would live stream with patrons, I would sometimes pop in, and it did seem like a shit show of
Oh yeah, oh
look at
fuck.
me, Greg. Hey, look at me. Like,
Yeah, and
oh.
that's I felt like I was doing that for a long time, and I'm like, why am I doing this? I yeah, and then he would be like rude to his patrons, and then sometimes like, why are you doing that? And he's like, oh, we just play around. He's just like, oh, we just play. That's we're your family. I'm like, what kind of fucked up family are we? I don't know. He managed to find me entertaining enough to keep me around for as long as he did. We were kind of friends, I guess. I mean, I
Mhm.
did enjoy his company for a little bit, but other than that, it was just. And then he just got very nasty to me because um a new patron joined, and then he started taking a liking to that person, and then
Mhm.
I kind of got recycled basically, and
Yeah,
then
that's not
that
what
happened.
happened with both of them.
This it kind of happens with patrons. Like if you're an older patron and a newer patron that's more valuable, like games is more interesting, you get kind of recycled and kind of become like the butt of the jokes and you just get treated like shit.
Ignore me, I'm still listening. I just got inspiration to do something real quick.
Is that one of his top patrons now? Yes. And that person is not a nice person. And is probably one of the reasons I'm banned actually too.
Spill the tea.
Let's just say I can't really
I'm
say too much, but like
not comfortable with. I'm just
this
enumerate.
one patron didn't like allegedly didn't like me and was trying to convince Greg not to like me too.
Uh,
Like not to be friends with me.
uh,
So I think I said something to that patron the night I was banned, and to Greg too. So that's why I was fucking banned. And I'm like, yeah. And I know a lot of people are like, what the fuck?
Oh no, I'm not making faces at you. I'm sorry.
Vix is the reason. No, Vix was not there when I was there. Like Vix was long gone. That's another version.
What the I'm at.
Was she at the, you know, possibly? Do you think she was interested in the new girl romantically? Yes. And this person hated me because Greg liked me to, I don't know, I don't think Greg liked me, but like that, but like, there was like one time he was like, I told him my age, like I was 20 at the time. He's like, oh, I can't believe you're 20 because you seem like someone my age.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like over here like this.
He is just mad that you weren't like 15.
I know, right?
That glitter.
All the
I
glitter.
On.
inspired. I don't really know about it right now, but
Is she still a patron? Yes.
we're running with
And
something.
that patron told me some stuff she shouldn't. But I'm just gonna leave that at that because like, oh, I don't know.
The
I
teas have.
feel so much shit. Like, how
I
do you have this many clothes in your house? Fuck.
Are you on their
Yeah.
Poshmark?
Like, fuck.
and they get rid of like anything cute. I'm like, why don't you keep it? Like, why are you getting rid of everything? You're just getting new clothes every fucking season.
Like,
That annoys the fuck out of me.
I have 5 people living in my house, and we don't have this many clothes, like, put together. Like, how?
Photograph.
How? Like, you can't do that.
I'm gonna look at it after this and I'll confirm or
That's why they waste so much fucking money. They just buy new clothes every fucking season. It's like, oh, I need a new Christmas sweater. Use last year's Christmas sweater you had. That's what I do.
I wish I could afford to buy that many new clothes. Shit.
No, fuck.
I want new clothes every.
I'm
It's like, bruh.
struggling.
I mean, like, I'd rather buy shoes, to be honest. But like, do you know how much they're making from Patreon? I think there's. I don't even fucking know. I'm guessing around like uh maybe like a couple grand maybe.
They're financially struggling. Financially struggling.
Yet they have AirPods and the newest iPhone.
I don't have. I have got a fucking cracked LG LG fucking 9. I've got a cracked LG 9. I would love to be that
And
rich.
then and a fucking Tesla. I'm like this.
Oh
I'm
my
like
gosh.
a new fucking Tesla, and they're like, oh, we're financially struggling still. And I'm like, dude, you bought a new fucking car. You don't need a new car. You know how much new car payment is? Like,
I love how they're like, we're gonna sell one of our Teslas. I was like,
oh, wow. I'm
I'm
crying. I'm playing the world's smallest violin for you, Greg and Kai. Because it's like,
one Tesla.
Teslas aren't, no offense to people that like Teslas, Teslas aren't really that good. Yeah, I'd buy a Cadillac Escalade. I mean, if you want to spend like that much on like a car, if you have that much.
I don't know how I feel about this glitter, but we're just running with it. It's okay. And I'm gonna have to go out to get food like this later, so we're just playing.
What is the age range of of their patrons? It's like complicated. There's like, I mean, I did know some like people that were underage that were patrons, which is fucked. There were people that were like older than Greg, people my age, people a little older than me, younger.
Sorry. Also, Julia, that's a perfect idea. And I promise, Lizard Queen, I'm still listening. I'm just reading and listening. I want you to be able to tell your story. I don't want to interrupt.
What else?
Um,
Yes, there were people older than Greg. There's like people that were like 35, 36. And I'm like over here like, okay.
I look like a goddamn clown.
Kesha vibes.
It's clown season, folks.
Look, yeah. We're gonna go out like this because who cares anymore?
It's Halloween. It's October. You can get away with it.
I'm sorry, y'all. I just will reiterate from my last live stream. I really don't want to talk about the kids. Thank
I I don't really like talking about them either.
Libra season means bomb makeup season. If you think this is bomb, thank you, because I'm questioning it right now. But we're gonna go with the Halloween excuse. Now I'm gonna see if I have a lip like that, like how Julia said. I don't know.
It wasn't the patron. Just to reiterate, the patron he's like kind of interested in wasn't the patron he just dumped. The person's still there. I know that's what fucking.
Do we know?
Oh, it's such a beautiful color.
Jeffree Star
Yeah.
can't relate. My blunt shirt.
No tea, no shade.
Can't relate. I can't relate shirt. Remember?
Thank you, Julia. I think I'm going to use it, and this is all thanks to you. Because I wasn't gonna do any lipstick. Oh god.
Yeah, Greg also didn't like how I didn't like some of his jokes because I thought they were a bit insensitive.
He doesn't like anyone who criticizes him.
No, and I'm a critic, so he fucking would attack me and be like, "Oh, you're salty, Debbie Downer,
Oh yeah.
etc." And I'm like, I can't have a fucking opinion. There,
Thank you, Zoe. Thank
I
you.
don't know if he was, but I felt like maybe he was interested.
And what? What?
I think Greg was like interested in the patron, but I'm not 100% sure. Because
I.
he would pick. Greg is like someone that will pick favorites.
Oh yeah.
But if you do something wrong, you're like on a shit list. This person's like older than like I think they're around the same. How do I word this?
Thank you, Namora. Thank you so much.
They're about mid-20s.
God damn.
And I would talk to this person. This person was always rude, diva-like, vindictive. Like this person gave me shit for because I get my hair done professionally, not dyeing my hair myself. Like, and I'm like went on and wrote me a novel in the like main Discord chat, and I'm like, are you fucking serious?
I want to know who you're talking about. I mean, you don't have to say it on here, but
I don't like being the fucking rat.
You can tell me privately if you want.
Yeah, I can probably do that. This person's met Greg multiple times, and this
Ah,
person has told me stuff about their past that Greg would not fucking let this person in their house. Let's just leave it at that because like I don't want to like
thank you, Namora. Thank you, Cherry.
I don't want to
Thank
like
you.
eh.
I still feel like the glitter is a whole lot, but we're just gonna keep running.
What's in it though? It's extra.
Yeah, we're extra today. Thank you. I'm dyeing my hair purple next Saturday, so if anyone has Halloween costume ideas, let me know.
Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club.
Was this person in his videos? Yes, this person has been. And if I get shivers saying this shit, I mean, oh god, I feel like I'm gonna get so much backlash from people.
Namora, that's a great idea. Also, Julia, thank you, bitch.
Well, this person like told me they used to. This patron used to tell me they used to like deal drugs, and this person's been at Greg's house multiple times. And I'm just sitting here like this, like, why are you telling me this? Like, oh god, I don't want to say their name.
You don't if you don't feel comfortable with it. It's all good.
McFly, Timo McFly.
That's the person.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
if I get shit for that, so be it.
If you get shit for it, then they're gonna have to go through me, and I don't really think anyone would like to do that.
This person, she told me verbally, like on a Discord chat, she used to like sell weed, and because I also smoke, um, and there was one occasion where well, this is the same conversation actually. She was like talking about, oh, I'm gonna visit Greg for my birthday, but they were talking about weed, and he was kind of like interrogating her, and like they were like, oh, he was like, oh, we could do a compromise. You could do CBD oil or edibles, and I'm like sitting here like, why are you telling me all this? And then I guess they were like on their like little one-on-one thing. Um, and then she was like, oh, everything was good at the end of the call. And then they got off, and then he called her like a couple minutes later, and then Kai wasn't comfortable with it.
Kai's crying.
Probably.
Take it, Kai is crying.
Yeah. And if I get shit for this, you shouldn't have fucking told me this stuff.
Ignore me.
Like, I mean, like, why would you tell me this private shit? Yeah, wasn't there drama? Okay. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Kind of not liking McFly. Yeah, I will go there. McFly liked Kai, but Kai didn't really like McFly because of McFly's past. And McFly did not fucking like me at all.
I'm not surprised Kai. Well, am a little surprised Kai didn't like McFly's past because Kai knew my past and Kai was trying to be my friend again a month ago, a little over a month ago. So,
Yeah, but McFly literally told me this, and I'm like, what?
yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck would you brag about this? I guess would like McFly's the type of person to, like brag about shit. Like that's why I don't like certain people on Patreon. Can't block me. I feel like we were cool.
Regina, was it a peace sign or a yin yang sign?
It was the yin yang sign.
I just went across the shirt and I was like, that sure as hell is not a peace sign. Wait, let me
Is
turn.
it? I'm like losing my mind. Let me see. No, I don't think it's that one.
Really?
Isn't it?
I'm
I
tripping.
don't remember. I'll have to look at it's something with flowers on it. It's gray. It's got pink in it.
Damn, if anybody can get into Kaya's Instagram and scroll down a few years, then
I'm tagged in it, yeah,
yeah.
if anyone can find it.
Mm. I'm just so fucking nervous, like, talking. Because I've never talked about a lot of this stuff, like,
Don't be nervous, dude. You got some guard dogs with
Mm-hmm.
you. I'ma beat their ass.
yeah, because, like, I don't like throwing people under the bus like that,
You
you
aren't
know?
really throwing people under the bus if, like,
Unless you plan on going back to being
yeah.
their fan.
Fuck that.
So I think you're
Fuck
covered.
that. I save money not being their fan.
Yeah.
They threw me under the bus, you know, it's like my karma's a bitch, you know? Like, I don't. So she's still a patron. Yeah. And Greg's let her be in his house a couple times. And she was a drug dealer. Is that really a safe person?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Part of my past with addiction is I sold my pills too to go get more pills. So
I don't know. It's just like,
it
what
depends
if
on
Greg?
the type of person you are in addition to
Mm-hmm. Like, are you
selling
hurting other
things.
people to sell them, you know?
Yeah, but you know how Greg feels about weed.
Yeah.
He would fucking hate my ass. I just smoked a bong on here about, what, 30 minutes ago? I'm about to do it again.
Yeah, and McFly also wanted me to tell Greg about me, like, oh, Greg will trust you more if you tell him like you smoke weed. I didn't tell him that shit because
You didn't yet, because
it's
I'm
none of
gonna
your
be
fucking business. Because like, yeah, like people will try to sabotage you on the patron. So drama starts. Like,
No fucks.
I'm sorry, Larg, I forgot you're probably recording.
Oh,
damn it, Regina.
But Larg, I love you, don't hate me.
You can just censor it.
Make
go
it
to
look
the
like a
basement,
dick if you have to, I don't really care.
the basement.
It's a water pipe.
I look like a crackhead right now.
It's just water.
It's devil lettuce.
This is tobacco, excuse you.
I have a card.
Little wacky tobacco.
Did you
The
have a
Blarg,
cigarette? I
the
love
Blarg,
calling.
if anything, I'll smoke off camera. So it's less work. I promise.
Yeah, I tried to vape off camera. I'm like,
Right, it's CBD.
yeah, yeah, clearly.
I'm gonna be right back. Give me a minute.
We'll keep up with the
Any questions, guys? Or blargs?
a hit a day keeps the Gregory away. That's so funny.
I could only like watch some of Greg's videos when I was stoned, to be honest. Or like some of those talks of Greg. Ugh. Liz, do I have permission to air this dirty laundry? I mean, if it helps people get awareness and to not support Onision or Kai, I give you a permission to share this. Kitty!
I just wanted to pick him up.
Oh,
He's laying on the ground. He's sleeping. Look at his feet.
I think it is.
Oh, it reminds me of my cat
Isn't this the
Gizmo.
shirt? Shit,
I
you're probably.
can't see any of the chat, so
I love your cat.
Yes,
It
that's
reminds
the
me of my
shirt.
cat
Oh god.
Gizmo. Oh, my
So,
baby.
Kex on Twitter.
Hey, kitty.
Yeah.
Oh, Keck is the best. That's my pal.
Damn, they went all the way back.
Oh, what a sweetie pie, kitty. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's very lovey. He like loves everyone. He just loves anyone who'll give him attention.
Ah, he's so pretty too.
Thanks. He's my big fat baby. He's like 13 pounds.
Oh,
He wanted to run away. Where's the other one?
I wish Gizmo was here. I'd show you guys Gizmo. He has blue eyes.
My cat's
Oh,
terrified of everything.
Me.
he's
Am
your.
I invisible? LOL. What are you saying, Paulina? I couldn't read the chat. I'm scrolling up to see if I can see it.
Oh shit, I do have to do my live stream later. At 3. I do.
Oh yeah. Well, I gotta go in a minute anyways, too. Or not in a minute, but like shortly-ish. Oh, I see. Donut is in here. Kex is in here.
At 3 o'clock Central Time, that's like my time. So,
I'm like,
fan me if you guys want to watch that.
oh, Liz, Paulina wanted to know how long you were a patron for.
About 14 months.
Oh, I just see Bonesy put it. The Blarg, I love you.
Aw.
I just love the Blarg.
Aw, Blarg.
Why you gotta be so cute?
That's just.
It's just a CBD talking. Listen.
It is cold as fuck in my house.
It's cold.
Yeah. Like
Sorry if you see
70
me go like
degrees here.
this. It's because I'm reading the fucking chat like that. Right? Thank you, Lizard Queen. I agree with the Blarg. It's very interesting. Especially because I don't really know about McFly, so.
Yeah, I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, if you guys know of. McFly's like that one patron with like the green hair. Like,
I mean,
it's
I've seen.
probably recorded if you missed it.
Sorry, I forgot to close my door.
Greg's patron sounds like a dumpster fire. More like a cesspool, but dumpster fire is also a good way to describe it.
You missed the McFly story. I'll fill you in, Catherine. Later.
Also, I've been told recently Greg will just like ignore patrons, like if there's like a voice chat, and just like talk to like a couple patrons while they play like League of Legends. Like he'll have like a whole group of people like wanting to talk to him, and he'll just like only talk to like a certain amount of people. What an asshole. Like I'm like I don't understand why people put up with it.
Yeah, me neither.
I
He
don't
raged because they were ignoring him. I'm not surprised.
and there was once where, yeah, he did. There was a couple times he would rage quit because people were ignoring him and we were having like a good conversation. He's like, you know what, I'm leaving. I'm like, well, why? Like, because like, you know, I'm leaving. He's just like, he gets pissy. I'm like, dude, like, it's not about you all the time. Just because it's your fucking Discord, let other people talk. It's not always about you.
Well, like I remember because I was a chat moderator in the fucking holy shit words forums days. Um, and whenever he would pop in for like 0.02 seconds, everyone would be like, "Oh my fucking god, oh my God, Greg. And I think he just kept up that expectation all along. I wouldn't be surprised.
Ugh. It is so gross. It's gross. It's like, because he would always like on Discord, he'd be like talking about himself, or like he was obsessed with like I remember this time like oh god he had like this app like about the stock market.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, he would talk about stocks for like 15 to
What's
20
his
minutes,
name?
and I'm like, dude, you don't know shit. Like in my head, I didn't say it out loud. I'm like, you don't know anything,
He's literally a dumbass.
and I'm like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire one day, and I'm like.
What cracks me up is him, a grown ass man, is scared of me, a 21-year-old, on the
I'm
internet.
yeah, I'm not really. I'm not scared of him anymore. Come on, really?
He's scared of
What am
me.
I? Me? He was intimidated by me. That's why I was banned.
Like, this little bitch.
He got upset because I poked fun at him, and he's how old? Gonna be 34. I'm like, dude, either grow a pair or like man up and realize, you know, that people aren't always gonna be fucking nice to you, whatever platform you are on or at whatever relevancy you have.
Oh
That
no, I
doesn't.
did. I'm sorry, continue.
What was it? That
Sorry.
doesn't give you like the right to treat people like shit just because you're like made like a pseudo video about bananas like years ago. He's
Uh,
just like a pseudo celebrity, web celebrity, whatever.
Who's the one who called him fat and made him cry?
I mean, he's a little. He just kind of has like the.
yes, River Q. I was just saying in response to Ono, I did talk about the Kai Google phone number thing, but I can give a little bit of a synopsis if because I don't know if anyone recorded this or not. Um, Kai had a Google phone number for a little bit. One day he decided to tweet it out so fans could interact, and everyone went crazy. Like that shit blew up. So it wasn't an actual phone number; it was just connected to a Google account. But I was just explaining that 90% of the interactions on there, I don't know if Kai got on it much, if at all, was me like responding to fans. So if you guys remember like
I remember.
talking to Kai, that Google number, you were talking to me more than likely.
Well, I was like, oh my gosh, Kai, I'm a big fan. And they were like, thank you. And I was like, I have iTunes gift cards. And he was like, DM me. And I was like, oh shit.
I
Yes, like
I would
I
feel so bad doing that to people if they were like fans of me. Like I want to give you. I would feel fucking bad about doing that.
someone sent me something this morning and I already feel bad about it, even
I
though
just feel like no, don't spend money on me.
right. Yes, the blogger I was pretending to be Kai, but I didn't really like delve into conversations. I would just reply like simple things like thank you or like have a good day. How did Kai tell you to set that up and manage it? Kai set it up himself. I don't remember how I managed it. I just signed in and it popped up. Um, and it was like little message boxes, and you would just click on it with the number. You'd see the text and just reply real quick, move on to the next one, reply real quick, move on to the next one. You can just go down the line.
I'm
It
also
was just like thank you for your support, heart. And he told you to respond to people. Yes, he did. Did he ever respond himself? Possibly. I don't know, but I know the majority of it was me. I'm going off camera real quick. I'm still watching.
I remember Kai would take like 4 to 5 days to just like return a reply from me, like on Patreon, and I'm like, Greg would do like either 1 or 2 days.
Please don't die.
I've been messaged by 4 or 5 different patrons saying that they're not getting perks fulfilled by Kai.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was quite a hit.
Yeah, I couldn't get a grandfather. He couldn't grandfather me a perk. I was like $5 for the longest time, and then he moved Instagram Live up to 20. He's like, no, I don't feel comfortable giving
Yeah,
you
he
access to it. Even though I paid for like the longest fucking time, I was like, I was first patron to Kai, then Greg. He was like, no. And, but thanks for the gift anyway. I have that on my like little Twitter thread.
I think I saw a screenshot of that, maybe on something like that.
Yeah, some drama blogs have my screenshots, which that's fine.
I mean, I will say the admins of LOL Cow or whoever I've been in contact with has been kind and considerate.
Yeah, when I like came out, people were like really fucking nice, and I'm like,
As well as Onision Drama. The person running that has been very nice as well.
yeah, I'm like, why was I'm like all the whole time like Greg was always like talking shit about like the anti-ocean. I'm like, you guys are fucking nicer than you guys.
I know, I was like, wow, okay.
Okay. Like, I have like people like DMing me like saying like, "Oh, I'm proud for you speaking out," like all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, people have been very kind. I'm really thankful for it.
I am too. I'm just like, what the fuck?
When you, um, Regina, I was stalking your Twitter and you were like, I have somebody I need to apologize to, but I'm blocked. And then you were like, can you DM me? I like shit my pants. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like,
I was like, because I had like a list of people. I was like, I need to apologize to these people.
It's like a 12-step program. Like,
I was on the phone with Sarah at the same time, and I was like, I really need to apologize to Lane because I'm a dick, but I'm blocked. And then all of a sudden, I saw Lane followed you, and I was like, hey.
I was at the dollar store with my mom.
me.
When am I not at the dollar store? I've been talking about it so much. Like, not sponsored. Teehee. Wish it was.
I love the Dollar Tree.
Me too. Oh my gosh.
They have
There's
the
one like
cutest Halloween shit. I
The
it's
gotta
blog.
show you these. They look like Target quality shit. Like these votive things.
Um, I saw a thread about it, the blog, but I haven't really like looked into it. But I would like to look into that. Um,
that's creepy.
I don't
I'm
know if any rings
yeah.
changed personally, I would say.
I know Billy's, but she like threw that shit. But
Yeah. And that was not like a cheap ring too.
no, she was like, I should have saved it to pawn it off.
I would have bitch, I would just pawn it. Like, why'd you throw it? I'm like, that's not cheap.
It was an engraved 2-piece set. See, I don't know of anything like that.
Yeah, there's like a oh that ring situation.
One of the exes pawned hers. Good for her. Really good for her.
No one that I know of had any jewelry. I mean, besides Billy from Greg and Kai.
Which is kind of weird when you think about like a ring,
Yeah.
because like rings symbolize like unions and shit. It's like
I'm going to change because I do need to leave and get food shortly, but I will do
yeah.
this on camera, but I'll still be listening
Bet.
in a moment.
Ooh, tea.
I'm
I
a
don't
jewelry
know.
maker. I can vouch that greenness effect means it was fake.
I don't know if Billy's was fake, but it was way too big for her. Like, you can see in pictures, and it's like this much off her finger.
Didn't even get the right size. It's like if you want to get the right ring size, it's like about the same size as your foot size. I don't know why I know that.
If you get really cheap rings, though, you can always put nail polish over it, like clear nail polish over it, and it should help with the green. So, Onision, I'm helping you out. If you get your victim a cheap ring, just put some clear coat over it, and it won't turn their finger green. You're welcome.
Oh my god.
I had to do that with the ring somebody gave me.
He's just really fucking gross. I had to put up listening to him for like fucking 14 months. Oh my god.
But I don't know. I don't think they really care. They view things as disposable, so they'll just sell it.
Disposable.
Including people and animals, apparently.
Which is just...
It's fucked up.
Sure.
Thanks. Trying to make myself look like a human a little bit, I guess.
They got rid of 2 dogs. Can I just talk about that?
That fucked me up so much. I'm like, oh, hell no.
About it because I was like, I love Lulu so much.
I loved her. Why would you get rid of 2 dogs and get another dog?
Yeah, a dog that's like as big as a fucking refrigerator. Like,
and sheds all the time. Like, that's not an easy dog to take care of.
And they're great dogs, especially around like kids and unstable people like them. But like,
if they're not trained, they're like not.
But if you think washing a dachshund was too much work, that dog, fuck, you have big.
It's a fluff ball.
That dog is easily 130.
It's a beautiful dog, I'm not gonna lie, but like I feel fucking bad for Caterpie and Lulu.
They had Caterpie for like what, 3 months?
And they were like,
they had her like a year or something, and I'm like, why the fuck do you do that?
That's still not long in the slightest.
No.
And they've had Lulu her whole life, and they got rid of her to a, like a friend or something.
Like,
I guess the reason they got rid of Caterpie was because of barking.
And because she was peeing on furniture and stuff.
So fucking dog and Lulu, they both.
If I was like that type of person, my dog would be like gone like a long time ago. But I'm not like that. I love my dog Lucy.
Well,
and she.
Unless that dog barked more than Dobbs and Lulu already did, which I've heard. Like, the fuck is the problem?
Train dogs.
Dogs bark. Lilu's like a hunting dog. Hunting dogs bark a lot. I have like a hound dog. Lucy's like a treeing walker hound mix, so she like barks when the garage door opens. It's really fucking annoying. It's fun. I can't get rid of a pet. You know, like I love my animals, like I can't. Unless like there was like a really like dire financial situation and there was like no choice and that was like the best option. No, like the only situation. But
yeah.
You know.
Nico was difficult to train, but I wasn't like, oh well, time to get rid of him. Like,
yeah, literally.
People are just assholes. They get rid of dogs for like the dumbest reason, and it's or animals for any reason. They also have hamsters too. I think
Nico was a 20-pound puppy. When he had an accident, it was an accident. But I wasn't like, time to go. Let's go to the pound. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of animals, and I have to go pretty soon, I'm gonna see if I can go get my snake.
I'm scared of snakes, but I want to see it.
Next, I'll take them out. Hey.
Bring us the snake.
Can you take the snake out? You can put him right back in. It's a blood red corn snake. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. We're going into my boyfriend's daughter's room. Do you need help? Okay. I just want to show him real quick, and then you can put him back in his home. Because then we're going to go get food.
Yeah, I might do my live stream in like a little after that. I don't know what time
I
I
have to
should do
cook
it.
dinner. So, you know.
Put the light on him. Oh, is that good? Oh, there he is. Hello. I just want to hold him real quick.
Does he bite?
Yes. I mean, he's very chill. He's not, not unless you provoke him.
Oh. I'm so pretty. It's not even
He's
funny.
kind of sleepy. He's been taking a nap. Mr. Mommy. Come here. You can't see him right now because it's dark, but I'm trying to get him on my hand. Come here.
Slither.
Come here, young man. I got him. Alright. He's on my hand. Oh god.
Aww,
It's
he's a
tiny.
yeah, baby.
He just woke up.
So cute.
He's a baby.
Gonna move around.
Yeah, baby snake.
Where are you
Oh
going?
my
Oh gosh.
He's got
Don't
places
put
to
him on
go.
my hand. Here, let me put my phone down.
god. He's so
He's so
sweet.
tiny.
He's just chilling. You wanna come over here? Oops.
Somebody asked what's his name.
His name is Shrub. Come here.
Mr. Shrubs.
He's like IDK.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go slither over here.
Where are you going,
So
my
cute.
guy? Here you go. He likes to wander around. He's just chilling. He's his butt.
Danger noodle. That is so cute.
Aw.
And I don't know what
Oh.
he's doing right now. He's kind of shy.
Oh, it's okay, buddy.
He's a very
It's
good
so
boy.
cute.
I think he's just tired.
Is
He's
he gonna
been
get hella big? I don't know.
No,
Snakes.
he's a runt, so he's gonna get 18 to 24 inches tops. I keep slowing it away from him. He's kind of just wanting to wander around my fingers. You wanna come over here?
Like a little
Come
piece of yarn. It's so cute.
He's itty bitty. He's only gonna be a little more than a foot long.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god,
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be a little Subway sandwich.
come here. I'm really tired.
Call him
He's-
Subway then.
He's so sweet. He's literally just so sleepy. Oh, you want to move now?
Oh yeah, what does he eat?
He eats, this is really sad to say,
Does he eat mice?
day-old baby mice.
Oh. He's a hungry boy.
I want to touch your butt. I'm touching his little tail and he keeps bringing it back. He's like, leave me alone.
He's like, don't touch my butt.
He's just chilling.
He's so tiny. I'm like in shock that a snake can be that tiny.
Yeah, that's why whenever they pulled him out, I was like, perfect.
Yeah, baby.
I'm giving him back to his mother now, though. You want to go rest, dude?
Nice meeting you, pal.
Go sit on your mom. Got him? There you go. Go sit on your mom.
Oh my god.
He's like,
1,000 likes.
oh my gosh, succubinch. Why you gotta be so nice to me? Yeah, he's going back in his house for a nap. I'll put the light back on. Go back in your house, friend. I'll post a picture that I took earlier of him sitting in his little house.
Oh my gosh, Toasty.
Captain, why are you gonna be so nice? Freaking adore you. I look crazy right now. Holy shit.
I should probably stream in a minute.
Yeah, I'm about to go as soon as I put this light back on. But thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for being wonderful. I appreciate all of you and adore all of you.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream in a minute. I mean, tweet
Yeah, go
it.
for it, my dude.
Bye.
Bye.